Well, hello there. Hi, it's me. It's Chris. I'm playing against the storm, as I usually do. I'm feeling a little better. Still a little, it's hard to get up in the morning anyway lately. But anyway, you're not here about that. What you're here about is Against the Storm. We're gonna play Against the Storm today. So, what do we got today? We got the Gathering Storm modifier. Every year the storm lasts a little bit longer. Definitely one of my favorite bad modifiers because it just gives you more time. Gives you more time in the worst season, but it gives you more time, so, there's that. Going into the Coral Forest, where there's lots of cool stuff in the trees, including crystallized dew, which makes it so that I can make Fox houses a lot easier. And so I looked at this and I was like, hey, I could bring 9 people and extra parts. Sounds great. The extra parts will be really nice because you don't get a lot of wood in the Coral Forest, but there are coal mines, so hopefully that will solve any fuel issues we have. And I'm bringing along the plantation and the small farm just because that is my 100% my favorite combo of buildings to start out with if I can manage it, because it just kind of covers everything, more or less. So what do we got this game? Reputation increased by 100% from Resolve during Drizzle. That could help. We also have Creeping Shadows. If you open a glade during the storm, everyone's resolves decreases by 10. So, yeah, that's basically, oops, you opened a glade. I guess you lose everyone now. It's very bad. Quaking Bog, gathering speed decreased by 50%. That can make gathered food a lot harder to get during the storm. Global food production slowed during the storm as well. And people have an increasing chance of eating double food during the break. Oh, okay. Well, I guess. Sure does seem like I'm going to struggle with food this game, if the mysteries are any indication. So let's hope we can solve that relatively quickly. We got some fertile ground right there, which is good in the sense that it's right there, and bad in the sense that it's a fair bit away from the hearth, which means there's no fertile ground in any of these glades. But beyond that, anything else is fair game. So I guess that gives us information if nothing else. What to start out with? Furnace is a very strong thing to start out with. There's very little copper on this map. You get some from large rock deposits, and that's approximately it. But 2-star bricks and pie is really very nice, even if only the humans like the pie. Weirdly, Leatherworker might be stronger here. If I can manage to get a water skin industry going, I could get pickled goods rolling. Beavers and foxes would both like that. If I could get porridge, pickled goods, and biscuits going, we'll have no problems during the game. It's a good plan. Pigment for education and stuff, and even some incense is okay. You can even make tea out of pigment if you really want to. Yeah, that might actually be stronger. Okay. Ooh. All of them. I choose to punch the envoy and take all of them. No? Okay. Man, these are all very, very strong. Got good fabric productions, so they're offering me planks and brick production, which is excellent. This is almost certainly a lumber mill. Normally I would be giving way, way, way more thought to the brickyard, given that I have foxes, because, crystallized dew on demand is almost essential for them. But, you get crystallized dew from the trees here, so it's not as important. And the lumber mill, given that all of my houses will take lumber, will take planks, that's real important. And, being exceptionally, lumber mill, I mean, it doesn't get any better than the lumber mill to be efficient with your wood. Bakery? I do like bakery a lot. It gives good biscuits. Gives pie, gives pottery. There's not much clay on this map, unfortunately. The press might not be insane. I could start making flour that allows me to make biscuits. Herb garden is like, there's a world where I pick that, but not this one. I just like the bakery so much. Yeah, okay. We'll take it. We'll take it, and we'll unpause. Let's get the woodcutter camps rolling. We'll probably break into the glade behind the warehouse very quickly. The only thing I want to wait for is the orders, because if I get an order to break into a glade, I'll be like, gosh darn it, why didn't I wait for that order to break into a glade before I broke into a glade? Arg. The end. In the meantime, gonna set up some gathering camps so we have enough people to comfortably handle that. Definitely need to get the lumber mill rolling pretty quickly. This is like a fine spot for it, sure. And we'll want to put up the leather worker, but definitely not at the expense of the lumber mill. The lumber mill is going to be supremely important. Alright, what's my cornerstone? Huh. I mean, farming tools certainly is never bad. It's going to be very hard for that to be bad. There's something to be said about all of these. If there were more herb nodes on this map, maybe I would... I mean, there are herb nodes. Leftover crops is very convenient, but, like, I mean, more food, more better, right? You can't have too much food, because if you have too much food, you can sell it, and therefore you don't have too much food. You have is profit. So that sounds good to me. Blink, blink. There we go. Make room for the leather worker. Can this be built? Yes, just barely. Good. Let's open some orders, see what we get. Call of the Ruins. Ooh, a tool shop. Don't mind if I do. This is a big risk. There's precisely 0 guarantee I'll find a ruin in the forest. It's really, really, really not guaranteed. They usually pop up in large glades, and there's no large glades close by, which is a little bit spooky. What I can do, though, is I can pull the woodcutters down over here and have them start, like, clearing this area. Just, like, go that way. And that can work. 3 glades should be pretty easy. I mean, I should pop that one just because, like, it's cramping our hearth so much that there's no way I don't want to open it anyway. So we'll do that. And we'll click this button. Hopefully we find a ruin. If not, you know, life is not perfect. I can deliver tools immediately here. +1 to plank production is really nice. It's not essential with the lumber mill, but man, this feels really good. 10 exchange 5 tools for 5 parts, and some building materials is a trade I would take a lot anyway. So we click those, and then Lost in the Woods, but the non-timed version is also great. So we basically got the same thing, but one is do it faster. So that's fun. Still looking for good brick production here, and we did not find it at all. I guess I'll sit on this. If I fail the timed order, which is very possible given that it's entirely up to luck, I'll want the tool shop. So we'll do that. Alright, what we have found is tiny amount of meat, a tiny amount of reeds, and a pitiful amount of coal. Not great, but I mostly opened that for space, so whatever. Probably going to need to get some big shelters up relatively quickly. I don't think we'll be able to get everybody in nice housing before year 2, before the storm hits. So it's a good idea to not risk that. Now we get somebody in the leatherworker to make fabric. We have, well, I mean, we don't really need somebody in the leatherworker to make fabric, given that we have a ton and we don't really use it at all. So there's that. In fact, let's just get people gathering food and stuff. Alright. We have opened up the fertile ground. Lovely, but unfortunately it is, we will not be able to make use of it this year. Getting that amount, like, by the time we even got the fields plowed and the farm up, drizzle will be over, so there's no planting that's getting done this year. Sad to say, but true. No ruins, which is very unsurprising. They're very rare in small glades. Occasionally you'll find the odd gatherer's camp, which counts as a ruin. But if you're looking for ruins, you're almost definitely leaning on large, dangerous glades for that. So, not too big a surprise that that was a failure. I might need to be a bit more judicious when it comes to the trees I chop pretty soon as well. I would like to have them get more space cleared out for sure, but I also need to make sure we are getting into the dangerous glade with all due haste. So we do that. And if we don't find a ruin in there, well, it's a great question. What I'll do after that. I might pop into this dangerous glade. Is there any others that are particularly convenient? Forest is awfully thick around here. Questionably that one. I might pop a couple of the small ones around the hearth for space, and again, maybe I'll get lucky and find a ruined gathering camp out there. It's not impossible. It's not super likely, but, you know, taking Call of the Ruins this early is a matter of luck, and, you know, saying, well, I just have to get lucky to get this is reasonable in a way. Pity the rain punk drill does not count. What is this anyway? Coal veins. Like, I've already got 2 coal veins over here. I'm not gonna spend parts to do that. I'll almost certainly want to take the oil from that for sure. Still haven't found any rocks anywhere, which is a bit of a surprise. I'm gonna need bricks from somewhere. Eventually. You know, eventually. I did get a load of bricks from that, from the order, so we're good for a while at least. But we're not good forever. Oh boy, I'm starting to really feel the time pressure on this one. Because not only are we going to have to find a ruins, we're also going to have to salvage it in that amount of time, which can take a few minutes depending on how many foxes I'm willing to dedicate to that work. So things are a little sticky right now, not gonna lie. Hopefully we break into this very soon. And if that doesn't work, I'll break into these, I guess. Maybe this one. Depends on how dangerous this particular... Oh, God, that sucks. Whoo, doggy, that sucks. Boy. That makes me incredibly unhappy to see that. Okay. Well, panic. Well, I was hoping to use all those extra parts I started with for a mine so we could get extra coal. But it looks like I'm going to use them to search the lower deck. 'Cause there's no way for me to get coats right now. And, yeah. This, destroys cornerstones if left alone. So I guess we just do that. Gosh, can I do that? I don't think I can do that. Like, here's the problem. This will push me to hostility level 4. And at the current stage of the game I'm at, like, it's questionable if I can handle hostility level 4 during the good seasons. I'm probably going to have to wait till the storm is over or almost over to actually complete this. Which means cutting it close, which means it'll be really scary. If there is a silver lining to it, though, it's a ruin. It's a fox house. We got Call the Ruins done. That's really fantastic. I could also bring in some humans and foxes if I cared to. And I don't know if I want to do that. Especially since I don't have any spare food, basically. That might be a little stickier than I expected. I guess the plan there is to, like, gather some vegetables and see if I get enough vegetables in time to welcome new people instead of just, you know, not. So, don't eat vegetables. Gonna try to save them up to bring them in, but if it gets to be like year 3 by the time we get enough to fund that, I'm gonna probably say, nah, we're good. Do I want wheat or grain or berries here? Probably berries. Probably berries. This is a good place for a plantation. Even though we have the boost to small farms, I think, well, I know that 2-star food is still better than a 1-star plus 50%. Because, yeah, it's a 5v6, which, like, not a huge deal between the two, but I'm gonna need a bunch of berries anyway. They can be used in pickled goods, they can be used in skewers, they can be used in biscuits and pies. There's a lot of good things to say about it. And hey, we're gonna get a semi-free fox house, so that's pretty sweet. Speaking of which, we may as well queue up a bunch, because we're gonna need them. Storm is hit. We should be, like, fine on Hostility 1. We have upgraded the hearth, everybody has housing. Yeah. We're fine. We might end up hitting Hostility 2 once I turn in Call of the Ruins, but we'll just pull a woodcutter and deal with it. Still no stone nodes, I have to point out. I'm a little surprised by this. Oh no! There's no room! That's why I put the woodcutter there. Boop! There we go. Cauldron's done. Shabam! Yeah, that did put us just over the cap for hostility, so we'll pull a woodcutter. That one's down, then we're good. We actually have 23 tools, which is a lot. I mean, that's enough to do this and not use my very precious parts. Mayhaps I do that then. You know, when a little bit more of the storm has passed. But hey, we got some really cool stuff. Ooh, right, because I got the tool shop, it swapped out to a brand new blueprint, which is very nice of them. Stamping wheel's pretty great. 2-star flowers, exceptionally good. The pottery's kind of meh because we don't get a lot of clay on this map, although, like, we double up our clay from the reed fields. That might not be a small amount. Maybe it could sustain some pottery. It's possible. Certainly 3-star pottery is what you want to have when you're very, very tight on clay. So, sure. Sounds good to me. Clothier sounds good. The ranch sounds possibly way better, though. Yeah. Because with the ranch, I can start making water skins very, very easily. And I can basically make nothing but grain, and I can turn the grain into useful stuff like meat and eggs and leather. And that should take care of pickled goods, it takes care of pies. I will still need berries for biscuits. Those can only be made with roots, berries, and herbs. Do we have a lot of herb nodes around? Well, we have a herb node that we can't collect from, so that doesn't really work now, does it? We are getting some roots from the field. Alright, okay. So we just say no one's allowed to eat roots or raw berries. Any of those we get, we want to turn into biscuits. And with the ranch, we basically just want to make nothing but grain for the rest of the game. So that'll be good. Ranch is a bit of a game changer, and we like that. Because it's a good game changer. Love to primarily use stone for bricks, but it's a good chance we just can't. So we make do. Okay, not much to do, but wait for the newcomers. They should arrive approximately halfway through the storm. Just a scooch less than halfway through the storm this time because of Gathering Storm. We are experiencing a storm that lasts 10% longer right away. Alright. Bring these guys in. Seems good. Replace this lad with a beaver, because they're better at woodcutting. And everyone else can do useful stuff, I guess. I might want to keep these two building and just throw them onto the merchant shipwrecks as soon as I can. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I will put a road out to it. Hopefully that gets built before the storm ends. That would be lovely. Kind of was hoping I would find some more humans. But, that didn't happen. The end. Makes these guys even more tempting, not gonna lie. Put down a trading post. Maybe Sahilda will come over and she'll have some really cheap vegetables I can buy, and then I can bring those people in. Because I would love to get more humans up right away to fill out the foragers camp and the get this other farm rolling. Speaking of that other farm and getting it rolling, is this an okay to place another hearth, honestly? Like, it'll be next to the farm, that'll be good. We can have the miners over here working at it. It's not a bad idea. Alright. It is getting about that time where I start work on the shipwreck. So let's get you out of the warehouse. And you two get on the shipwreck. And let's start it up. Now obviously, we can't possibly handle this amount of hostility, but it should hit drizzle before anyone starts leaving, so it's probably fine. Unless they're so upset that they leave during drizzle, in which case it's not particularly fine. And I'll have to come up with another way to handle this. No, it's fine. We're very good. Excellent. What's my cornerstone? Ooh, woodcutter prayer. How much wood do I have? 57. I mean, that is giving up a fair bit of fuel at this stage of the game, but doubling all the wood from the coral forest seems really, really strong. Keeps me from having to make that coal mine so that we keep fuel during the entire game. We'll have more to turn into lumber. Yeah. That just seems smart. Beautiful. That's all good. New orders, may as well open them up. Complete trade routes with a multiplier of 3 or higher, or luxurious delivery. Both of those are very hard to do. Well, maybe not stacking amber. That's a little not as hard to do, but it's very annoying to do. This one I would need a special building for it, which I may or may not get. I would love the +2 to flower production, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. And then we have work break. Okay, well, I can't, because I just gave up all of my fuel. We do get like a minute of time, and I do have a mine available. Is that viable? That seems like a truly dumb idea to do that. Like, this feels exceptionally dumb to click on. But like, I do see a path to making it work. And like, is that fine? If I can make it work, do I make it work? Is the question. The question that makes a lot of sense. Shut up. It may be fine. That feels so stupid, though. It feels exceptionally stupid. But, you know, that can also be fun. Anyway, I get 1 minute to fell some more trees, at least. So I don't have to, you know, sit here being like, well, I guess I don't have anything. Guess I'll die. No. I am not, in fact, consigned to death for my decisions quite yet. We've got a ton of planks stored up. Probably enough to make all the housing I need for the moment. So I'm gonna pull this guy off, make him a builder. And yeah, I guess now's as good a time as any to turn off the woodcutting. Okay. Guess we go for it. Hello, Sino. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join me. Hope you're doing well today. Ba da 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 da. Doing the work break thing. Gonna get that completed soon-ish. Only 5 logs, eh? Maybe I just halt all lumber production. Now that I look at it. That's a little bit scary. I mean, it should be fine-ish, probably. If I take the woodcutter camp and put it down here, someone in the warehouse will eventually clear out that lumber, which is relevant given that we have no wood whatsoever currently. Ah, there we go. But the mine's done. Thank goodness. Let's just... How do we upgrade this? Maybe the minecart? It is a fair ways away from the warehouse, but Pit Pony also gets us more faster. That seems like a smart plan. I could also spend all of my pipes on upgrading it a second time. That might be a little much. Probably more than is needed. Alright, we've delivered the wood. We have enough to last until approximately the storm. So that's good. You're inactive, no longer on the Council of Elders. What on earth is going on? Is the Twitch integration being weird? Twitch integration might be being weird. Oh no, that's just rude. Oh, I see. So you get kicked off the council, and then you decide, oh, I guess I'll just kill Chris. Sure, fine. Let me check the Twitch integration timers for a sec. Real quick, just gonna poke that. I don't see any like crazy audio. I don't see any like crazy short inactive timers. So, why that happened is anyone's guess. Oh, we don't have wood for the trading post, do we? Gosh. Part of me was hoping that would be built. But I guess it won't be built this year, as it turns out. How unfortunate. How are we doing on this? Just lack crystallized dew. That's fine. We'll be okay. Hey! Merchant Shipwreck is done. Huzzah and hurrah. What do we get now? Brickyard remains very, very tempting, given that we have 0-star bricks. T-Doctor's also kind of tempting, but it kind of feels like I'm not there. Smithy would have been nice if I didn't have the tool shop, but I do, so much for that. Anyway, those are some pretty stellar pickups, gotta say. Pretty happy about all that. Throw you in the harvester's camp. I want to get this cleared out so I have some space for buildings. On the toit, yeah. We're gonna just set up the ranch here, and we'll set up the brickyard right here. It's almost like Twitch wants you to be against me. I mean, apparently. I don't know why Twitch is so mean to me. But it is. It is, and it's mean. Twitch is mean. Everybody ask Twitch why it's so mean. Leave a comment on the YouTube VOD asking why Twitch is so mean. I kid. Gonna need me a trading post. I'm going to need some tax provisions at some point. What I'll make them out of is anyone's guess. I guess meat, given how we're collecting a bunch of it. Trying to make me quit. I wouldn't be surprised. Clearly they're just like terrified that someone as charismatic as I am would like overload their servers or something. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm just gonna say that's it. Hey, Harvester's Camp is done. Excellent. I could put some people on the Forager's Camp, and I think I will. I think that's fine. As much as it kind of makes my brain scream a little that I'm not making optimal use of the small Forager's Camp by not putting humans on it, it's gonna be okay. I gotta not use humans to get humans, is what I'm saying. Work break should be done just in time for the storm, where I don't want to put any woodcutters on anyway, because massive hostility. So that's good. I need this area cleared out so I can put a blight post down. It will be year 3 soon, and that's trouble. I mean, the stamping mill is so good right here. People can just walk to the small farm to get the grain to make the flour. Seems exceptionally great. And I guess I want to start making biscuits as fast as possible, huh? Bakery here. Like, it just fits so nicely. I can't not put it there when it fits so nicely. People have arrived. Still no humans, which is a little awkward. This gets me up to the magic number of 6 beavers. I take it for that reason. The extra single part's pretty sweet. Not sure how relevant it's gonna be, but it's nice. Don't mind it. And the storm has arrived yet again. We're still on Hostility 1, so we should be fine in terms of resolve. Queue up another beaver house. All the beavers are hard at work coal mining. And they're pretty happy to be there, so we're pretty happy for them. Work break's done in 30 seconds. Then we'll finally be able to, like, you know, cut down trees again. Make lumber. Amazing. We should have enough planks to complete everything, which is great. Can turn on water skins if it's needed. We're not going to be making pickled goods quite yet, but it's very good to know that we've got that prepped. All right. Work break done. Kaboom. Bunch of coal, which is very helpful given that we have no fuel whatsoever. Can't quite go to Hostility 2 without the foxes freaking out, unfortunately. Right? There's nowhere I can put them? No, really not. Nuts. Nuts and bugger. Oh well. We deal with it. Smithy's not useful. Brewery is pretty good. Ale is a very good service, and 1-star pickled goods is not bad, considering that 2-star is the best you can get in the game, unless you find a haunted building. Yeah? Seems good. And it feels weird to be relying on literally just coal to power the hearth, but we can, so why not? How we doing on veggies? We're okay. Still fairly, still rather hugely short of the 24 we need. I should get somebody to turn this... Well, I mean, once the bakery's done, we'll just be turning all of this into biscuits, so, like... Why bother? Also, perhaps make a plantation regardless of how needed it is. Oops, looks like we've finally used enough planks. Does that mean we are short on planks? We are short on planks. That's unfortunate. Get you on the lumber mill to make some planks. Harvester's camp is done. That's great news. We'll get them harvesting from here then. Yeah, that's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Definitely not ideal placement, but it's okay enough. Be nice if we managed to get an impatience tick. And then I could run another woodcutter, but I don't think we'll be doing that. Is chat on screen different, or is it just you? It is not just you. I have increased the font size of the chat box substantially. Sure does seem like it's way too big, though. Let me adjust that a bit. I was trying to get it to show up better on my new thingy. And if you're asking what my new thingy is, it is, sadly, it's a new chat box that I was planning to use, but didn't really work out. Look, Streamlabs made me think I would need to adjust my frame here, but I don't have to, so the end. That's how that works. Speaking of which, I think Against the Storm is a little small right now. Sure is. Okay. I don't understand what Streamlabs is doing these days. The last two updates screwed around the aspect ratio of literally everything constantly. I don't know. It's a little frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. It's vexing. And this is like, I've had to change my screen capture ratios like several times during the last couple of days. And I'm like, why? Why are you changing any of this? And it's like, 'cause I can. So, blame Streamlabs. Blame Streamlabs, it's all their fault. Anywho, Farlif is here. Doubling my crystallized dew from trees sounds exceptionally great. So I think I'll pick that up. The rain mill also is pretty nice. Not essential given we have the stamping mill. It could be very nice later on, but I think I might save my money for that for the moment. Am I going local taxes? I can make booze very easily. Certainly easier than I can most games. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough of a reason to do that. Rebuild or salvage 2 buildings found in the forest and do a corruption event. No. As great as +2 plank production is, this is like... I would have to get absurdly lucky to get that done. No, we're doing luxury. Beaver Resolve, perfectly doable. I would love extra roots as well, so seems good to me. Ruins, again, I'd have to just get lucky with that, and I am not going to. That's just how that is. What can I say? Anyway, let's get our beaver back to woodcutting. Even you, sir. Get yourself to a lumber camp. Let's get another... Oh, wait, that's not cut down yet, so we can't get another fox house there. That's fine. We're fine. I guess we're just okay. How many veggies are we looking at? 15 right now? We're getting there. Let me see precisely where the cutoff is here. There. Okay, so if I put a hearth here, I could put one back here and it would still line up fine. I kind of like it. And I kind of want to put a warehouse over here too. So let's plan on that. Yeah. So where would the road be? It would be here. So we'll stretch a road out this way. Get a warehouse down there at some point. Oh hey, the bakery's done. Excellent. We need people on that. So I guess we get people on it. You there. You there. Let's turn all the grain into flour. That'll be great. We also could use this drizzle geyser for many, many reasons, so I'm very happy to open that up. Farlef is leaving. Last chance to get the rain mill. It is very tempting, I'm not gonna lie. I would certainly love me a rain mill. I'm not sure it's a great idea, though. I do have enough money for it, though. Right, I'll pick it up. Twist my arm about it, why don't you? Me? God. I wish I'd give me a break. Where can I actually put it? By the farm would be ideal. Yeah, just put the mill next to the farm. Or even back here. Back here's not crazy either. has access to the bakery and the farm. Man, that's actually really good. Okay. I guess that's a good spot for it, as it turns out. You don't make stuff in there now. I guess this is a pottery barn. You can go help build. I need more planks. I need more building materials. Ah! I need more everything. I need more building materials. I need more people. Pump has been found. Oh, there's actually stone here. My god, we can actually make bricks out of something other than the very, very, very occasional clay we find. Praise be. Oh boy. Things are still a little sticky, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna have to get this blight post up pretty soon. We upgraded the hearth, so we might not die from it. So that's good at least. But right now, we are a little bit scared of the blight. Okay, you have collected from this, so that's good. Oh, thanks for the extra hostility, really appreciate that. Really, really cool of you, really cool. It's not like it's early game and everything's very scary or anything. Do we have all the buildings we need queued up? I haven't queued up the brewery yet. Could put it here. I think I'd rather put it here though. Maybe even somewhere else. I don't know. There's not really an optimal spot for it. This would be okay. Yeah, that'd be fine. I can move the woodcutters over here and they can start getting this area cleared out. Nothing wrong with that. 102% corruption. That's unfortunate. Which means I will somewhat desperately need bricks, which means I need the brickyard made now. And our builder is in fact building the brickyard right now, so that's good. We'll have more people in 50 seconds, and that should speed up everything. It is, however, quite spooky. I am definitely cutting things a wee close. Certainly closer than I need to be. Alright. Drop a fox in there, have him make a couple of bricks. Once he has made 2 rounds of bricks, in fact maybe I should put someone else on that. I don't really need the harvesting camp right now. Yeah. Let's just get somebody else making bricks. It's fine. Hey, more people. Just what I needed. Either one's good. This gives me bricks now. That's really tempting. I might actually prefer these guys just because it's an even amount, but this is like, hey, I heard you needed bricks immediately. Can I take care of that for you? And I think I'll say yes. I think my answer to that will be, yeah. Yeah, you can. Great. provides us with quite a few extra builders, which will be very, very helpful. I could even put 2 beavers in the lumber mill. Oh no, I can't. I put all of my beavers in wood cutting. Never mind. We're good. Everything's fine. Brickyard's done. Oh hey, this is finished. Wonderful. That was sorely needed. We can eat veggies again. Please feel free to eat veggies. Need to get somebody on the blight post rather quickly. In fact, I might just fully staff it. That's how dangerous my current position is. I think I'm going to fully staff that blight post and be very happy about it. Alright. This area is getting cleared out nicely. Would love it if I could put the woodcutter right there and queue up some buildings. Love to queue up the brewery here. That would be good. Plantation's nearly done. That will be excellent. Here's good. We move it down here. Still needs some trees chopped over here. Do I move somebody to do that? Move these guys to do that? I do kind of need that cleared out. Alright. Sure. We'll put the warehouse here, and then we will start chopping this area out. Put a hearth down. And with the warehouse and the hearth, that should be a very productive area. We will make it so that we've got some farms over here exclusively making grain. And this will be transitioned into a berry plantation. And we'll love every minute of it. We're set up for success, at least. We're like, things are spooky, but we're pretty well like there where we need to be. Alright, we'll get you in here. You can start making flour. Just like 100 is fine or whatever, sure. And then we'll get somebody making biscuits. That'll be great. Primarily using berries, probably. I really doubt we're okay at Hostility 3, but I'm gonna see how we're doing anyway. Not super stoked. Unsurprising. Getting down to 2 works, kind of. Foxes are still freaking out, even with 2 of them in the brickyard. What if I put 2 of them in the geyser pump? Hey, that works fine. Okay, we're good. We're good sitting on Hostility 2. It's kinda tight, but we live, and that's the important part. Let's get one of our idle beavers on the lumber mill. He can help make, he can help us make some very efficient planks, and that'll be great. Still don't need water skins quite yet. I would love to start getting pickled goods made soon, though. That would be lovely. If we have any barrels, I want to use those exclusively, but otherwise we will make ale. And you will pickle veggies and eggs and whatever you get. Berries should do fine. Roots we probably are going to need to keep around for biscuits for a while, but maybe not as much as I thought we would. Maybe we're actually okay. Anyway, we'll make pickle goods out of this. Primarily use water skins, that'll be fine. My 3 beavers are being very busy beavers, building buildings. So that's good. don't think I need to swap them onto anything else. Lacking enough hostility to... Excuse me? How did we go up a hostility level, though? How did that happen? I'm confuzzled. Oh. Someone was making the forest angry, I see. Then you swapped out. You're just messing with me now, aren't you, Sino? Nuh-uh. Oh, well, my mistake then. I'm sorry for impugning your integrity. What? How could I have done such an egregious thing? You're innocent. Oh, I believe you. I definitely believe you. Why are the foxes this upset? What has changed to make them this upset? It's not like I had anything particularly great. Oh, they're hungry. What? Oh, because I don't allow them to eat roots. Oh. Oh. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. We're all out of fabric, eh? That's bad. We'll turn on the happy juice in here at least. I guess did we really run out of meat so quickly? I'm minorly surprised. But okay. I guess the slower gathering speed affected us more than I thought. It's unfortunate that. That's where we want it, so... Yeah, we still have quite a bit of trees we need to clear out here, unfortunately. But soon it'll be good. I guess I can just put some foxes on the farm here. It's not like the worst idea. It's a new order. Use 150 units of stormwater. That sounds awfully impossible, because I would need a storm geyser for that. Man, those are good rewards. Man, those are exceptionally good rewards. Survivor bonding and 80 amber. Dang, that'd be good. But like, I mean, okay, 10 minutes to find a source of stormwater is such a huge risk. Like, it's almost to the point where I don't think it actually is possible. Could vaguely be possible. There's a universe where that happens. I could kill a certain forest guardian looking for one. That's a little bonus to me wanting to do that. Okay, I guess the question is, am I okay with losing these? Booming economy would like be nice, but it's also kind of hard to do. It's a very it's gonna take a while, let's call it that. Human villagers, given that I have brought in basically none, doesn't feel like it's gonna actually happen at any point. +1 to fabric would be nice. The parts would be nice. It's not like essential this gets done though. We have enough parts. Like, we're sitting on 7 parts. That's plenty. I could tear down the mine if I really needed to. Am I willing to risk it for this? Probably. Oh, you're just trying to make an honest living, huh? By making the forest angry at me? Uh-huh, okay, yeah, that's... How honest. What a very honest thing an honest person does. So honest. So honest and good. You plead the fifth. Uh-huh. Something very innocent people always do. Oh boy. I think I need to force a delivery of this so the foxes have something to eat. Because if they get any hungrier, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. They can only skip like 2 meals before they start starving, which is even worse than usual. It's here, so... It's like put roads here, I guess. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that the 4 square. Sure. Seems okay. Woodcutter's prayer again, huh? No. That's way too much coal to just lose. Stormwalker tax is interesting, but that's a lot of amber to lose for that. I don't like any of these then. Cartridge houses might be okay, but nah. Mushroom seedlings? That seems 100% unneeded. There's also Rooty Ground. There's also Safe Haven and Dual Carriage System. They're both pretty good. I think Safe Haven's good. Anything that lowers hostility tends to be exceptionally good in this game. So we'll go with that. Now I can finally put woodcutters back to work. I'd have had more back to work already, except that for some reason we had a lot of extra hostility. God only knows how that happened. And yeah, I guess we go a-searching for stormwater. So, chop into there. And that's fine. We don't need any bricks anymore. Pull those guys out. Bakery probably does not need this many people in it either. You need to be in the rain mill. That's fine. Peterson in the warehouse wouldn't be a crazy idea, but I think I need some builders first. This is here. +3 at pickle jar sounds great. Sounds really great, actually. Yeah, we'll take those. Looks good to me. What is your bottleneck? Fabric. Well, we're working on it. You guys are busy on the farm. That'll be excellent. Sure would love some humans on that, but I'd like a lot of things that aren't happening. I should also automate this. So let's do that. You guys are going to be working on a plantation. That's good. Still can't quite build the hearth yet, unfortunately. But soon. Soon we'll build the hearth. We'll start a new housing district. It'll be pretty. We'll love it. Everything will be great. Another Fox district down here? I think I'd rather start building the new housing district over here. Not gonna lie. Fleece is leaving. I guess that's fine. I could sell her some coal, pick up a secret technique. of the Firekeeper to reduce my coal consumption. There's a very good question as to whether or not that would pay for itself at all. Probably not. Almost certainly not. But on the other hand, I can do it, so I will. I just like perks. What can I say? Okay. Got a bunch of biscuits made. Excellent. Getting plenty of flour milled as well. Also excellent. What did we find in here? Whoa! We found some ruins. We certainly found some ruins. And we found a forgotten temple of the sun. If I can excavate it for a reward point, but +3 global resolve is nuts good. Can I get any of this? I mean, I can get this from the brewery pretty easily. I could get trade route stuff pretty easily. I remember this rain punk drill. Can we get 30 oil? We can get 30 oil out of it for this low price of 12 rocks. That seems like where we're getting the solution for this from. Sounds good to me. No storm geyser in here, unfortunately, which means I will need to be cutting out more stuff. Alright, so you guys cut into here. I wanted that gone anyway, so I'm very happy to cut that out. You guys cut into here. Again, this is kind of like in our way already, so why not? Look for stormwater. They usually appear in larger glades, so I'm really disappointed that I did not find a large glade in here. There's a chance getting into there might reveal something, mayhap. I'm gonna wait for one of our small glades to be opened up first, though. Here we go. What did we find? Veggies, herbs, and some broccoli. Not what I would call the most lucrative glade, that's for sure. Let's go into this one. Humans? Humans! Oh, I wanted humans. Thanks. We'll take those. We'll take those every time. You guys were moving already, so we'll get you guys on the farm instead. And that way we can have humans making the grain instead, because they're better at it. Which is a good reason. Alright, so put down the hearth, everything will be much better. Not sure who we're gonna put on the hearth, but it'll be someone. How are we looking on everything else? I got plenty of bricks. We don't have plenty of fabric, but we have somebody making fabric, so that's fine. Biscuit production is going well. I could turn on pies too. How many of these do I want, really? Like 50? 50 is a good number. 30 is a good number for pies. Make biscuits first, but if you happen to be capped on biscuits, feel free to make pie, and we'll want to make them out of meat primarily. Meat and eggs. Still no geyser. Nuts. I guess I just sort of suck it up. Could break into more. I could. It's questionable. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here and praise the sun. Is there any other way you can accidentally hurt you in advance so you can avoid doing that? I don't think I want to tell you how you can hurt me, as it turns out. The butcher's really good. Opens up skewers and oil. Kiln's also really good. Can turn our wood into coal, make that way more efficient. Press is fine, gives us really good oil. Probably gonna just rebuild all of these. Probably just gonna rebuild all of these and maybe even put a hearth nearby it. Alright. No geyser. Well, we found a clearance geyser, which is something. It's not quite what I wanted, but it is definitely a thing. Ooh, we're one tool short of fixing it. I would love it if I could fix it. Who's next? Zahilda does not bring tools. But you know, a way to get tools is by making a tool shop. Because here in shops where you make tools, you can get tools. So we will turn all of our copper into tools. This is a huge priority now. Pipes we can, I guess, make at some point too. But yeah, that needs to go down immediately. This meat's almost gone, that's good. We needed the space. We also need more human homes. I think I'll put them down here, actually. Just because it's more thematically appropriate that they're here. Because they're gonna be the farmers. And we have a farm down here. Am I going to give up on the source? Yes. This is the answer. There is pretty much zero possibility I get that done now. I would have had to have found a storm geyser, rushed its construction, and then, well, yeah. Then I'd had to have gotten it completed. I would have had to have used all of that stormwater as rapidly as I possibly could. So, like, it was a risk at first. I knew it. Do I care about fixing this? I could just tear it down. +2 to crystal growth and parts? That seems really good. As much as I like pretty new things that I can put in my town and be like, look at this pretty new decoration. I think we just tear this down. I think that's just fine. I think we don't care. Yeah, I think that's the route. Put down some fences for some comfort over here. That should upgrade the hearth at least relatively soon. Trapper's camp has run out of stoof. What is in the way the most? Nothing really. In that case, whatever's closest to the warehouse. That thing. Hooray. We've got plenty of water for this. We got plenty of planks, just a matter of them getting done in time. Human, that's me. It's just like me, for real, for real. What do I do about these guys also? I feel like I could just send them off to the Citadel and be fine with it. I am a little short on manpower right now, but I don't care. I've got like 4 people tied up in doing Glade events, so if I'm looking for manpower, I could just stop doing that. Alright. Tool shop is completed. That's nice, although we no longer really need it, so... I guess we're just good. Getting someone in the brewery would be helpful. Guess I don't need you guys collecting meat quite as fast anymore. I may as well change that around. If we ever run out of leather or meat, I want the grain turned into it. So we'll go do that at some point. Storms are coming. Slightly scary, that. But we should probably be fine. Everyone's housed at the very least. Maybe they're not, like, housed as well as they'd like, but they're housed. We've got homes, and that's the important part. Is there a more useful place for you to be now that this is all cleared out? Probably. Yeah, probably just help clear this out. Because this place needs to get cleared out. Definitely need to pull a woodcutter and then we're good. Excellent. What's wrong, Sino? I completed your Glade event. So you got kicked out of the Forest Guardians. So, yeah. Oh no. I feel so bad for you. I don't. I don't feel bad for you, even remotely. Let's get you making porridge. What do you do now? I don't know. Rejoin the forest or join the Council of Elders or just, I don't know, watch the game or just, you know, put me on an alt tab and put me on a muted tab in your browser and be like, guess I'm done here. Don't leave though, that's not allowed. A little surprised we don't have any blight cysts. I'd have thought us using that much in the bakery would cause us to have trouble with that. I guess we're running one less woodcutter now. Because the forest has become angry. What a shame it couldn't have been the one I was doing right now.
Oh ho, so funny. Oh, we so funny. He's funny. Was a funny boy. He was a funny boy.
I love this game. I have yet to do any of this, huh? Guess I should probably do that at some point. And I need somebody on the ranch. I need more people. Maybe I should have brought these guys in instead. It's fine. You trying to slow down my progress on the fuming machinery? You trying to get my foxes blown up? That's rude. Neither? Neither. If there's a chance I'll get Rain Punk Enthusiast done, Trade Baron just seems like a pain in the butt. I guess I'll do that. Ah, that's all done. Wonderful. I could use the extra manpower. How are we doing on bricks? We have 10. I guess having somebody working on that is okay. You make meat if we have none, make leather if we have none. And I guess we're okay. Put on another woodcutter temporarily. Give side eye to Sino. Okay. We're good with the machinery. Excellent. We got ourselves our lovely ancient artifact. Everything's good. Those guys over there. Alright. We're getting through the storm fine. Hopefully we can get some porridge made sooner rather than later. Yeah, I'm gonna need more people. I'm gonna need a way to get luxury. Gonna need to complete some trade routes. Lots to do. Also should, like, consider doing all of this. It's, like, ultimately unneeded. But, man, it would be handy. The press especially. I don't produce herbs and roots or mushrooms. These are some of the best food cornerstones in the game, depending on what you're doing. I mean, I am producing a lot of biscuits, so getting a ton of herbs and roots from all of my gathering nodes would actually be pretty okay. It's probably better than anything else currently on offer. Sure. And so Hilda's here. Did you bring me anything interesting? A herbalist camp is interesting. I wouldn't mind that at all. Can I trade you some of my massive amount of reeds for that? Yeah, cool. Viceroy Survival Guide also would be pretty nice to have. Just so, we're not working too hard on, making food quickly. Yeah, those are some good ones. Those are some good ones I'm happy to have. Alright, bring more people in. Either one? Sure. Bring those guys in. Bring those guys in and call it good. You're capped on flour, which is a surprise. You must not be building biscuits and pies fast enough. So I guess we'll get you there. Get you in the foragers camp until I have a better spot for you. Don't really need pottery. I could put you in here. You are very happy to be in there. Seems like an okay thing to do. Love some more pipes, and could get those from the tool shop, but right now I don't have the manpower for it, because we're still unloading the fuming machinery, so I guess I won't be doing that. I guess we're okay. We're capped on bricks again. We really don't need that many, so we'll put you in there. Fuming machinery's done. Excellent. We'll get someone in the tool shop. I'd love it to be a beaver, but they're all working on, like, important stuff, so I can't really spare the beaver. So Hilda's leaving. I think we just let her leave. It's fine. I could trade a bunch of my excess grain for money, but I could also not and use the grain for food. So that's what I'm actually going to do. Okay, that should be enough human houses. You tried. You did try. It's true. Oh hey, we got some reputation. Boy, it almost feel like that would never happen. It's been so long. We can start gathering these 2-starred herbs now. I wouldn't mind that. It's gonna take more people than I have, though. Oop, we also need some more fox housing. Just enough there. This should be... this is ready to be fully upgraded once I get a service building. Where I'll find one of those, I don't know. Where'd I get the sea marrow from? I guess I sell it. That's fine. I need to do some times three stuff anyway. 1, 2, 3 is good. 1, 2. Oh, I don't have the provision packs anymore. That's fine. You just get to go back to work. Congrats. Congratulations or whatever. I should also give due consideration to making building material packs and crop packs, because those will come in handy. I will want to upgrade a bunch of human houses, for sure. And I guess we're good? Guess I just let things run, more or less. Could look around for Sino, see where he's causing problems. Oh, over here, huh? How interesting. What an interesting location. What an interesting location I'm going to consider. No one eats jerky, so the smokehouse is utterly useless. Don't really need to make crystallized dew, given that we're getting 3 every time we chop down a certain tree, so that's really good. Greenhouse? Feels really unneeded. I think we're just fine. I mean, in theory, the greenhouse could be good. That could get me a lot of herbs. I wouldn't be quite as dependent on berries. But like, I'm getting quite a few berries per year. It's not exactly absurd. So let's go ahead and pave some roads so that people can get to the hearth faster from where'er their workplace may be. Yeah, that's like reroll level of blueprints we got there. Is not great. 'Cause I can't use any of them. How much metal are... Oh my god, we're setting on 88 crystallized dew? That's crazy. I mean, I knew those +1 to crystallized dew production cornerstones would go hard, but they went harder than I expected. Which is very nice. It's very nice for me. Use meat primarily. We're making plenty of meat. We don't need... The berries are going to be used in biscuits and stuff like that, so, like, yeah. Make sure we primarily use that. Yet more reputation from the foxes. They are pretty happy, those foxes. I don't have much copper, but then again, I do have a lot of metal. Ooh, selling my berries sounds poor. I can sell my leather, but I don't have enough of it. I could sell some water skins, but the price is terrible, man. All that sucks. Oh, I could in theory do beaver resolve now. Let's do that. That sounds great to me. Makes literally everybody else upset, but I guess they can suck eggs. Bricks. Still got plenty of bricks. I don't think I need to put anybody on that right now. Should put somebody on the blight post, though. It's unfortunately going to be needed. Am I gonna get Beaver Resolve done? Yeah, I've got a minute before the storm hits, so that should be enough to get it done. Gotta make sure we're well stocked in pickled goods and biscuits, though. That's for sure. Dum 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 dum. It's getting nice and cleared out. That's lovely. Stacking amber is done. Because it's a bunch of stuff. Reputation is the most important. I don't think this will do anything to our hostility, so I'll just click the button. I don't see any reason I wouldn't. Do we have enough amber to reroll? No, I just spent it on completing that order. So, you know, only myself to blame for that, I suppose. Any good routes? This is pretty okay. Could definitely use the money. This is also okay. I guess I'll sell that. It's fine. I'm going to need some more beaver houses as well, given that once beaver resolve is done, we're going to get a rather hefty influx of them, aren't we? Yeah, we get 4 more. So I guess I'll just queue up some beaver homes. There is a good chance I will just actually delete this worm tongue nest just because it's in my way. It feels blasphemous to just get rid of it, but on the other hand, it's in my way, and it annoys me. So there's that. Alright, rest of you can go in the mine, I guess. You can be in the tool shop because that makes you happy. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get for beavers. Cool. Throw someone in the herbalist camp. I kind of need the builders right now, and I don't need the herbs, so I guess we'll be sitting on that for a while. It's fine. Forager's camp has run out. Goodness me. Well, there's more here, so go get that. Hostility 5. Probably way more than we can handle, but I guess we'll see. Oh, we can handle it. Huh. Well, that's good. That's a good feeling. It's like, oh no, you're actually super okay, as it turns out. I was like, oh, that's good. I like being super okay. I could very, very easily sell my excess dew right now. Plus my excess reeds. The price isn't exactly amazing, but I could use the money. Cheese good, bakery good. Oh my god, we're even making pie. I didn't realize we were all going to be living in the lap of luxury here. That's crazy. I really need to choose one of these. Okay, I just have enough amber to reroll, so let's get something better, please. T-Doctor's better. T-Doctor's real strong. I already have a kiln up north, so I guess we pick that. I could use the distillery. I could also use the scribe. Probably not as much as I could use the distillery, though, so we'll grab that. Tea house is questionable. Grill is questionable. Foragers camp is questionable. They could be useful, don't get me wrong, but not quite yet. Anyway, let's throw down the tea doctor right here. Kind of fits perfectly. Kind of love that for us. Where can we drop the distillery now? Probably here? It's good enough? It's pretty close to a warehouse. Yeah, it's close enough to a warehouse where I'm perfectly fine with that. Although I could put it up here so it's closer to the stamping mill. Make sure we always, make sure it's easy to get the containers they need for it. It's not the worst idea. I've definitely had worse placements. Sure. What's your deal? We're capped on all of it? What? Well, that's shocking. I guess we'll send off a crate to the Citadel. That feels good. How are we doing on housing? Everyone but the Beavers is very happy with their housing situation. That's good. We have the beaver houses queued up, so just a matter of time. I guess we can solve everything being good right now if we want. This puts us at an even number of people, so I'm kind of happy doing that. Less happy now that we have to pull a woodcutter, but worse things have happened. So we don't need that. We've got enough there. We're gonna need 2 more fox houses somewhere. Do I need another hearth? I am at 42. That is the mark of when you need a new hearth. I could just put one up here. It would, like, look really good just to, like, be part of this settlement. I wouldn't mind it. Here's also good. Kind of like here better, just because it lines up and I'm weird like that. Also just drop it here, pop a glade or two. This is very well prepared to be good here. It's very, very good here, actually. Okay, well, turns out when I say, boy, it's very, very good here, that's a very good way to convince me that it's a good idea. Don't actually pop into this glade, now that I recall that we have a -10 to hostility or a global resolve if we pop into a glade willy-nilly, so let's not do that. We have 2 people in the lumber mill, right? Yeah. I could grab a 3rd woodcutter, that wouldn't be crazy. Unfortunately, we're running out of the good food, so we got a couple of upset foxes. Slightly bad, but certainly not the end of the world. Just juice up the brewery, get them making more pickled goods. That'll be great. Need to up the limit of that again. That's gonna be real hard for them to get done, isn't it? Alright. We'll make those the priority. I mean, I could make the grill. It's not the worst idea. Problem is with if I take the grill, Zorg's secret ingredient is going to show up in my cornerstones, and then I'll be like, gosh, dang it. Now I get free skewers. Calming water is good. It's hostility reduction and therefore good. Yeah. Seems good. Vlies, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I would love better cloth production for sure. I also could use more wildfire essence. Because I'm not getting any from my trading, so 3 would be good. That leaves me enough to automate 2 pumps and make another hearth. Seems good to me. Awkward number. Give me some cloth. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, now we can cut into this. Gosh, we are well chopped over here, aren't we? Let's get some woodcutters back to work. And that's it. We got all of our woodcutters back to work. It's just that easy. I wonder, what did I put you on the small farm? No wonder this has been fully saturated. It's probably unneeded, but whatever. Any other good things we can do? That price is kind of meh. This price is pretty good, and I have a lot of grain, so I'm pretty happy selling that for a truckload. Seems good to me. Got 5 builders right now, that's a pretty good number. We're working on things. It's going okay. Well set up to break into these glades at some point. Wow, those are 2 forbidden glades right across from each other, huh? How fun. The abandoned cache is done. Wonderful. Can pipe up the geyser pump up here. That's fine. Do I need it though? What would I pipe up? The leather worker? The rain mill? I mean, I've been keeping up with flour forever, so it's probably unneeded. I'll probably... I'm running a bit of a drizzle deficit too. I will need some pipes. Trapper's camp has run out of meat. That's fine. Go collect this. Sure. This other meat's a little bit of a walk. Collecting herbs. That's good. We use herbs for the biscuits. Yeah. We're good there. It's all good. Alright. I'll take the grill, just so the foxes can have some skewers. Temple's really super great. So is the tavern, so is the clothier. Dang. I want all that. I need a way to get luxury done, but the temple is just like so good. It's like, hey, would you like hostility to never be a problem again? I would like hostility to never be a problem again, especially since someone is making me have a lot more hostility than usual. Kotzer's also great. It's very hard to turn down the temple, though. So I won't. Trapper's Camp, I've changed my mind, and I now have something I need you to collect, because it is in the way. So yeah, we will put a hearth there. It's not in the way yet, but it will be. It'll be in the way eventually. Let's nip that in the bud. May as well send someone to go collect that. We'll have the tools for it momentarily. Yeah, it is. The tools for that are being delivered. Will be good. This place needs aesthetics and comfort to upgrade, which is, not too hard. Little notice board up there, that'll be cute. Make a big old garden park over here. Come on down to the park. Don't go through the trees. For that way lies terror and danger. Still no crop packs, eh? Yeah, they've been built. Just gonna take a little time. Not a big deal. Let's fully upgrade the drizzle geyser. That'll be good. We are using quite a bit of drizzle water, and we're only planning to use even more. Oh, we're out of bricks! No wonder the distillery's not getting built. Yeah! That makes perfect sense. That's a whoopsies for me. That's another little whoopsies doodles. My bads. Got some reputation. Lovely. Can put the grill basically anywhere. Like, it fits here. It's not like optimal, but it fits. And it's not exactly that far from the warehouse, so that's fine. Certainly have more clay than I expected us to have, but right now we're just fine with water skins. Like, we're more than fine with water skins. I think we're just good. I think everything is just kind of fine. Harvester's Camp has run out. I really do not need that many reeds. What comes from here? Just more clay, more roots. Like, I don't super duper need those. They'll keep you to building right now. Be fine. Finished the cache, that's lovely. I mean, like, if I just do that a whole bunch more, I probably just win. So that'd be good. Any good trade routes I should be looking at? Sort of a good price for building materials. An okay price for water skins. I mean, we are making them, and we were making infinity of them. I guess I could spare that. Sure. You don't have enough bricks or planks, but we are making both of those for sure, so we'll be good. You get somebody on the warehouse. I may as well. I don't need this crude workstation for any reason. Let's get rid of it. In fact, if I'm getting rid of it, maybe I move the grill over here. It's just so much closer to the warehouse, and it looks fine. Okay, well, I've convinced me. Alright, we'll be making all of our porridge in here as well. How much do we need? 90? Gosh. It's a lot of porridge, not gonna lie. We could also make barrels if we really wanted to. Those cornerstones that got us extra crystallized have been just absolutely, like, crushing it when it comes to giving us metal. Which I heartily approve of, because I like getting a lot of stuff that makes me win. As it turns out. Yeah, we're in a great spot. We'll transfer our foxes from the field kitchen over here into the distillery so they can start making porridge much more efficiently. In fact, how about I just deactivate this altogether? More people. Do I want them here? Probably. I'm about to make the hearth. I can certainly accept that many people. Sure. Come on in. With a spare human, I guess I could put you in the brewery. Would love it if we got more fertile ground from somewhere, but we are not finding it, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame. That would have helped out a lot. Everyone's housed, but I am going to need new housing. You're on thin ice, Wormtongue Nest. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, that'll all be good. Let's clear out more space around here. Storm is upon us. Hostility 6 is probably a bit too much for us to handle easily. But we're sort of okay. I mean, I have the temple. This is when I start sacking wood. Have no scrolls. We have some incense. If I feel the need to make the humans a lot happier, I'll consider doing that, but for right now, we're good. We will just get to work on reducing hostility. That will feel great. The grill is complete. This is a place to make copper bars if I really care to. Maybe I even will. But for now, we'll just make ourselves a bunch of skewers. It doesn't really matter who goes in here. I guess we'll throw a fox in there. I could put an extra beaver on that. Take you out of there. Put you in here. That'll be fine. Beaver in there. It's all good. Light post is going well. I might need to up the amount of fuel it has, though. How many assists do we have? We have 3. They should be able to handle that many. I wouldn't mind upgrading that once to reduce the amount of time it takes for them to clear it off. But for the moment, we're okay. Upgrade some human houses now, make the farms way more efficient. It shaves 5 seconds off of planting and harvesting time, which sounds great to me. I think we're good. I think I just fast forward again. Alright, new hearth. Let's get down the fox houses we need. Need 3 of them, my goodness. What else do we need? We will need another human home as well. I think we have just enough beaver homes. Yeah, we have just enough beaver homes. Good, good. Good. Should look pretty snazzy. I need to upgrade this real badly. That should have been upgraded ages ago. So let's maybe do that now. For comfort, I mean, I need 4 of everything, so what would look the coolest? Park near the grill? That doesn't seem like the coolest. Would be a well. Well's kind of cool. Put some benches next to it. Be like, yep, this is where you relax. Speaking of where you relax, let's put down a cook pot and like a lamp, so people can see there. Then maybe a lamp over here. Okay. I like it. That should be enough to upgrade the hearth fully. And I'm sure my one builder will get that done instantly. This building is entirely unneeded. Yeah, we make everything that building makes better elsewhere except for jerky, and no one eats jerky. So we're good. Make sure we have enough porridge before you start dipping into wine making. We need stuff we can eat, not stuff we relax with salmon. We are using a lot of drizzle water, so filling dish will go pretty crazy. That sure does seem like a good enough reason to click that button. I don't really need the mushrooms. It'd be nice to get the spare food, sure, but it's not necessary. Extra wine for free seems nice to me. So does the movement speed, so does food production speed, and coats. I'm sure eventually we'll find some way to make coats someday, probably. I should favor the foxes so I get some reputation. Because there's some happy foxes. We got a lot of happy foxes around here. Oop. Delayed event completed. Lovely. I was wondering when that would pop. Guess we'll get that next. Could also rebuild the press at some point. That is a thing I wish to do. Coats? No coats. What do I even want out of this? We can make tea. Slightly better pickled goods? That does not seem worth the building. Making tea is good. I like it. Drop it over here purely for aesthetics. Over here also works purely for aesthetics, so that seems good. It's a cute little tea house next to the foxes. That'll be great. Do I need anything from you? Apart from money, I guess not. I guess we're just good. Distillery's fine. Everything's just good, isn't it? Might need to pump up the rain mill at this point. We are running a very, very minor flour deficit, so may as well take care of that while I'm thinking about it. We're capped on provision packs. Can we just sell something? Anything, really? Sure. Seems okay. an absurd amount of stone, so why not? Also have an absurd amount of reeds, so why not? Cool. Just get us a ton of money. I like the sound of that. We're low on biscuits. Let's increase the drizzle water flowing into the biscuit maker then. Hopefully that will keep us topped off in them. We're pretty good on pickled goods. So that's nice. Skewers are getting produced fine. I don't think I need to pipe that up yet. Distillery basically just came online. I might need to pipe that up. I might actually need this drizzle geyser down here. We are using that much water. Drizzle water to be clear. But that's the water I usually use. It's not a surprise that we're capped on it. Anyway, go ahead and make harvesting and planting a lot faster, down to 21 seconds. Excellent. Can very, very easily just 3-man this area now. Could probably 1-man this area by now, but that's a little much. It's literally cutting the workforce in half. I need to be a little bit more cautious about that. Ooh, I really need to staff that, don't I? This is a huge amount of global resolve I'm just kind of sitting on. Pull you out of the warehouse, put you in the tea doctor. Yeah. Yes. Look at all of that global resolve. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You've run out of veggies. I think you've just like run out. I think you're just actually done. Alright, go build stuff. It'll be fine. Very good chance I'm gonna win on year 7. So that's good. Send that to the Citadel, it's fine. Could bring in more people. I don't really want to that much, but we can, so I guess we will. That's enough for all the foxes. Humans are good. Beavers need some housing, though, so we'll queue that up. And that takes care of that. Cool. Can I put the beavers anywhere relevant? Sort of. You could throw them in the press. You could start making oil out of our copious amounts of grain. You can use the oil in water skins. I don't see why that would be a bad thing. Let's upgrade the kiln again. The butcher is weirdly unneeded. Also, we're out of coal here. Huh. I'm mildly surprised we got through all that. Without enough pipes, we can't really do anything about it. So I guess you all get to take a break. But we yearn for the mines. I know. We'll get it upgraded for more coal soon, but for now, it's just how it is. 3 there, 3 there. Real nice 4 stack up here. If I put a warehouse up here, the walk wouldn't be like too crazy, so I may do that. It will be a little crazy when they need to take a break, but it's mitigatable. We need bricks again. You get on the brickyard. We'll pump up this thing so we're no longer on a... Oh, I don't have enough essence. Oops. That's my bad. I'll just get a fox on it then. They love being on the geysers. Not that any of this will matter. We're like on the cusp of winning outright, so I'm not too worried. In fact, we're winning in 1 minute and 27 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no way we don't win by storm.
Oh.
So that's good. Love that for us. Yep. Looking pretty nice. Everything's looking real nice. Did we upgrade the hearth yet? We did. Nice. Looks pretty okay. That looks okay to me. Somewhat aesthetically pleasing. This is all upgraded. In fact, it could be fully upgraded if I cared to, so mayhap I should do such a thing. Put a marble fountain next to here, bunch of benches people can sit on. Stonecutter's camp has run out of stuff. It's very easy to solve, just put you next to more stuff. That's all good. Put the woodcutters down here. That'll make you slightly more efficient if you're there. We'll put another person on it. Because we have more people. We have +6 comfort. That's perfect. Now we will need some other stuff. I can put some more flower beds down. That's good. And we're clear. That should upgrade the hearth fully. Lovely. Speaking of hearth upgrades, let's get down some fences here. That'll do for comfort. We can put a notice board over here, right in front of the hearth, so people can be like, oh, blah needs to be done, better get to blah. Never mind, we're done. Good times. That was really easy. That just cruised right along. Even when someone was trying to make it a lot harder on me. Whoever could that be? We'll never know, I suppose. Just kind of want to admire the town for a moment, because, like, this is really nice. It's a nice looking town. I'm very proud of how much we did here. I was gonna get the tea house prepped. It was gonna be great, man. Everything was gonna go fine. Yep. All this is just great. Beautiful. It's time to move on, though. You were being a good boy. Yeah, sure. It's not like you were giving me, +30 hostility for practically the entire game or something like that. No. No. Of course not. Anyway, what'd we uncover? A Fishman ritual site. Orders are disabled. Whoo, boy, that one is painful. But I think that may be my next game. Should I take a supply package? I might have enough for the seal, if I don't. Probably should take the box just in case. It's probably the wind. Yeah, the angry wind that was coming from the, glade event that was marked by you. You were there. You were in the glade. The wind. The wind that was there. Oh, good times. Good times were had by all. Lori has no story for us. Well, I think it is about that time to wrap things up. I'll be doing more Against the Storm tomorrow. We'll play without orders. That is definitely one of the harder It's definitely one of the harder modifiers. That's for a darn sure. So,
Anyways, we should.
yeah. I'm not looking forward to that one. I'll have to, I'll either have to turn down the difficulty or I'll have to, like, prepare myself well. I don't know which one I'm gonna do there, but I'll do one of them and that'll be fun. Speaking of fun, Garnet's playing Fortnite, and she's trying her best to get better at shooters. Let's go raid her. She's just so nice and wholesome until she swears, and then it's funny. And yeah, that'll be it. Hey, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it a lot. The VOD will go up on YouTube pretty soon. And, yeah, I will leave you with my outro screen before the raid. Thank you very much again. I'll see you next time. Peace.